They made Gengar square. I'm okay with it though, we will deal with that later. Starting off with the new LEGO DC Batman set that nobody should be shocked at, set 76355. Batman Returns Batmobile with 2,272 pieces, priced at $220. This has been confirmed to be releasing on the 1st of September. Now correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think we've actually had the Batman's Return Batmobile as a proper display set before. We do have this retired 1989 model, which I would say is somewhat similar, so it will be interesting to compare the two when it comes out. I highly doubt it will have as many minifigures as the old one, and the Batman minifigure that we will get is probably going to be this version of the Batman. A rumour worth filing under interesting if true, a Reddit post on LEGO D&D has been making the rounds, featuring a screenshot of a conversation with user OneRedKing1 discussing LEGO Smart Play. The information apparently originates from a BrickHeadz video, but the eye-raising detail buried at the bottom, the person claims to have participated in a test survey for upcoming LEGO sets, spanning franchises like D&D and Super Mario. Take that with a generous pinch of salt. Rereading the leak carefully, it's ambiguous at best, and it's just as plausible that Dungeons & Dragons was simply one of the items on a broader survey that also happened to include Mario, Pokémon, and the Smart Bricks, rather than a confirmation that there will be more D&D sets in the future, or that they will also have Smart Brick technology. And thanks to LEGO's Builder app, they've given us our first look at LEGO Botanicals set 11513, Dark Flowers, which will be the latest addition to the Botanicals range, although the pricing, piece count and release date remain under wraps for now. Though sharp-eyed fans have noticed that the 3 centerpiece flowers seem to be from the Cosmos flower set, a detail noted by a community member, It's Just Joe. And according to the ever-awesome retailer database that is Brickmerge, a second LEGO Zelda set is in the pipeline for the latter half of 2026, listed as set 77094. This will be another 18+ release, with no further details at this stage. But with the Ganon Battle set already on shelves and the Great Deku Tree approaching retirement, it's up to speculation about what LEGO and Nintendo have up their sleeve for the theme. The truth is out there, and thanks to Itbix Bricks, we've got an update on set 21369, the X-Files set. With 1,478 pieces priced at $200, this set should be coming out on the 1st of August 2026. Now, that's quite the price tag. The original fan submission had this brilliant design with an underground cave bunker kind of diorama with aliens descending from a spaceship up above. The full dramatic package, that you would expect from the X-Files. Now, whether LEGO has preserved that magic, that is the real question. There is also the added bonus of a free gift with purchase, set 40896, that will be available to all that buy it on launch day, though unfortunately, those details are still under wraps. And if anyone asks you about this set, deny everything. And thanks to the LEGO YouTube channel, we've got our first look at set 75454, Imperial Remnant 8080, priced at about $160 to $180 with 1,453 pieces. Along with our first glimpse at this set, we also got another look at the Imperial Remnant Snowtroopers and the Imperial Warlord that I think are going to be in this set. And I just want to say, I love how the Snowtroopers are essentially missing that old fabric face cover. This adds to the Imperial Remnant's visual storytelling that they are literally scraping the bottom of the barrel to hold everything together. I like visual storytelling like that. And launching on the same day, we have set 21372, La Catrina, with 1,212 pieces priced at $140. The original submission was this enormous, wildly detailed set, and I'm sure LEGO have probably scaled it back a little bit. But with 1,200 pieces to play with, the design team have room to do something impressive. Plus, this will be arriving before Halloween, which is pretty much perfect. And BrickHeadz are back on the menu, boys. We've set 40919, Gremlins, Gizmo and Stripe, arriving on the 1st of September 2026, priced at $25. Alas, no piece count as of yet. This is going to be, technically the 3rd Gremlin set since they've popped up, and then they resurfaced last year with that kind of adorable buildable Gizmo. Now they're getting the full BrickHeadz treatment, but no new minifigures unfortunately. They still seem to be lost to LEGO Dimensions. Quick update on that Venom bust that we spoke about last week. Apparently this will also include a minifigure, which we guessed probably would, keeping in line with the Iron Man bust and the Iron Spider bust. The minifigure in question will be based on the Venom movies, so I'm guessing it will look more veiny than the traditional Venom minifigure that we've had in the past. Maybe something more along the lines of what we see from third-party minifigures, and maybe like a slightly venomized face print or something. Or it might look exactly the same. Who knows? And Looney Tunes might actually be getting another LEGO set. LEGO listed Looney Tunes as one of its official themes on their online shop, and buried within that description, mention of a buildable Daffy Duck. It's probably an early slip-up. The main product page doesn't reference it, but between Tweety Pie and Bugs Bunny this year, LEGO could be building towards something new. You know, Daffy would complete the obvious trio, and the demand for Looney Tunes hasn't gone away since that CMF series back in 2021. Whether this becomes a proper recurring theme or just stays as one-off scattered releases, that's the question. But the groundwork for the theme is there, so watch this space. And possibly the most talked about leak of the week, the LEGO Pokémon sets. First up we have set 72157, Charmander and Geodude's Cavern Clash. Then set 72159, Jigglypuff Concert, and my personal favourite, set 72166, Cubone and Gengar's Spooky Showdown. Now, when I showed these to my son, he thought they were pretty cool. Not the best, but still pretty cool. He then asked the question, are all of these Smart Play sets? Yes and no. These sets are Smart Play compatible sets, which means you could be paying extra for a feature you may not want to use. Now, even without the Smart Brick, there does seem to be some functional play features within the sets. Geodude seems to have this rock throw attack, Jigglypuff has Splash, and by the looks of the Gengar one, you might be able to hit the Ultra Ball into the targets using Kubone's Bone Club. Honestly, I don't know how I feel about these. I like Gengar, and I think that both Gengar and Cubone look pretty decent, though the fan-made mock Cubone at this scale does look better than the LEGO one. They need to look at what Megabloks did, and I know people are going to hate me for saying that. They need to look at what Megabloks did, and what worked for them, and what didn't work for them, and learn the lessons from their competitor. I'm just saying, if you do not learn from history, are doomed to repeat it. Just saying. Anyway, moving on. There are also a few other Smart Play Pokemon sets on the horizon. These will be focused on Mew, Bidoof, Garchomp, and regardless of how we feel about the Smart Play sets, it's going to be interesting to see how these all turn out. Now, before I forget again, have we talked about this Doctor Doom minifigure torso? I can't remember if we have or not. I found it in my leaks folder and I've forgotten to tag whoever found it. Anyway, here is a closer look at a Doctor Doom minifigure torso. I don't know if this is the one that's going to be in the LEGO Marvel Advent Calendar or the one that we're getting in a Marvel Doomsday set later on in the year. And moving on to the LEGO magazines, thanks to Bricky News, we've got a sneaky look at the upcoming Star Wars magazine's 3 minifigures. First up is the June issue, and that will be a Commando Droid minifigure, but the one after that is far more exciting, a Galactic Marine. This will be the free gift in July. I believe this minifigure is currently only available in that Turbo Tank set that no one liked. So if you want to get this minifigure and not have to buy the set or pay aftermarket prices on Bricklink, then keep an eye out for this one. The LEGO City magazine has this Fireman minifigure and a small drone build labelled a fire truck. And this month's Minecraft magazine comes with a noteworthy free gift, a minifigure that will appeal far beyond Minecraft crowd. This Galador minifigure. Currently only available in a single set, this issue offers the most affordable way to add him to your collection. The iron armor and sword accessories are a nice bonus, though let's be honest, the minifigure is the whole point. And in an upcoming issue of the LEGO Ninjago magazine, we are getting Dragon Form Kai. Again, this is brilliant for those who are trying to complete their collection of all the new Dragon Form minifigures, and I think this is the cheapest way to get a complete version of Kai's new form, minus those new dragon claws. And thanks to Amazon, we got our first look at the new LEGO Ninjago book, The Epic History of Ninjago. This is the book that comes with 3 minifigures, Master Wu, the new Legacy Kai, and Lord Garmadon. What's more interesting is that the Lord Garmadon minifigure that is included in this book is the same one found in the Old Town 15th Anniversary set. So if you really wanted that minifigure, this is the cheaper way to get it. On to the official reveals this week, when the first images of the LEGO Disney set 43302 Main Street, USA dropped, reactions were mixed. Fair enough, at $400 and 3,899 pieces, this thing has to earn its shelf space. So does it? Mostly yes. This is clearly LEGO's new Disney flagship set, built for Disneyland's 70th anniversary. The set recreates 3 of Disneyland's most recognisable Main Street landmarks, the Emporium, Disneyland's Fire Station, and the Crystal Arcade. These are all open back buildings on a 32x16 base plate, with fully accessible interiors, the whole deal. The Emporium is the centerpiece of the entire build, 2 stories of brick-built retail chaos, shelving, cash registers, Disney merchandise, the works. It captures that slightly overwhelming, slightly magical feeling of walking into a Disney shop and immediately losing track of time. The fire station is arguably the more interesting build. Yes, there's a vintage fire truck. Yes, the garage door's open. But the real draw is upstairs. there's a tribute to Walt Disney's private apartment, where he could oversee the park's development, which is a brilliant historical Easter egg. Then there's the Crystal Arcade, with its pastel green exterior, gold roof detailing, and miniature nods to Sleeping Beauty's castle, the Haunted Mansion, and the Jungle Cruise, all tucked away inside. With this set, there are 16 minifigures. You've got Mickey, Minnie, 4 Dapper Dans in full barbershop quartet outfits, 6 adult tourists, 2 kid tourists, a fire truck driver, and a popcorn vendor that completes the lineup. The open back design works brilliantly for display and playability, but there will be some people who wanted more depth to the set, more wow from the outside. Whether that's a deal breaker depends entirely on what you're buying it for. If you want it on launch day, you know the price. If you can be patient, these sets go on sale eventually. Continuing on with the official reveals, we have set 77263. The BMW E30 M3, which will be arriving on the 1st of August, priced at $30 with 358 pieces. And it's a pretty worthy tribute to one of motorsport's most iconic silhouettes. This set turns back the clock to the 1980s, recreating the classic that cemented BMW's reputation on the touring car circuits. The build tackles the car's most distinctive features. Twin fork elements stand vertically to mimic that front grille, while the heavily flared wheel arches, flat bonnet, and boxy rear are all captured in brick form. Of course, the livery is the real talking point. Developed as a collaborative effort between LEGO and BMW, it features red, blue and black graphics on a white base, with a bold number 40 on the bonnet, marking the model's 40th anniversary. Many of these details are rendered as prints rather than stickers, which is always welcome, though I will point out there are still quite a few of them. There are gold rims to complete the look, and the set includes a minifigure with an exclusive BMW torso, grey legs, a pink hairpiece, and a wrench. And LEGO has officially teased set 72051, the Donkey Kong arcade machine, by a short Instagram video that shows one of the set's printed DK barrels rolling past the camera. It's a brief glimpse, but, it gets people talking. The full set will be an 18+ display model that will be arriving on the 1st of August, priced at $200. Though exactly how that rolling barrel mechanic will be implemented remains to be seen, but the smart money is on a brick-built crank system that sends the barrels tumbling down the iconic rigirta scaffolding, potentially accompanied by miniature renditions of Donkey Kong, Mario, and Pauline. And we can't do a weekly roundup without talking about this one. This week, the LEGO Batman: The Legacy of the Dark Knight is being released. If you're a Batman fan, this is probably in your basket. And it should be. It's all I'm going to say. It looks brilliant. And with that, we have reached the end of the video. If you have any thoughts, let me know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a most wonderful day. Bye!